Hey there everyone, welcome to another video and welcome to the start of a new championship. It is me versus the AI, the SOPHIE AI, which is obviously the most intelligent and the closest to real racer AI. So what I've done here is I've put all my friends' names in from the PSR community, and one of my other friends who's also a YouTuber. And I'll introduce him later on as we go through the grid. But what we're doing today is we're running a 5-lap race. This is to determine the grid start order for the actual first race of the tournament. Right, let's talk about cars. I've selected a whole bunch of cars, 20 of them obviously, to fill the grid. Different years, different vintages, different manufacturers, but all of them are within 1 pp of each other. Between the one with the highest and the one with the lowest pp are only one performance point between all of them. So things should be pretty close. Then what I did was I've put them on the grid as the one with the lowest performance points right in the front and the one with the highest performance points at the back. And then we'll run the 5-lap race. Finishing order of this race determines the start of the actual race. But we're going to be running reverse order grids for this competition. So if you finish in first, you start at the back of the grid for the next race, and vice versa. If you lose the race, you start right at the front, the next one. So I think this might be quite interesting. They'll switch things around a bit. But let's run through the grid. First is GT Tom driving the Ferrari 512 BB. Then we've got Matt Mutley driving the Civic SIR, front-wheel drive car, that. Then we've got Stiggy driving the Chevy in position number 3. Position 4, Drac Fury driving the Lancia Stratos. 5th is number 1 Pops in the Spoon livery Honda Integra. Hulky driving Steve Soper's BMW M3. Then I'll be driving the Thrustmaster Porsche 911. Thrustmaster because that's the wheel I use. Mitch Morgan going to be driving the BMW 3-litre CSL. Then my mate Kane, Black Raven from Black Raven Racing. He's also a YouTuber. He's going to be in Godzilla, the Calsonic Nissan Skyline, in position 9. Then we have Mad Mikey, who's going to be in the Repsol Honda NSX. Welsh Boy driving the Toyota Supra, the Potenza Toyota Supra. That's going to be a cool one to watch. Then we have got Borky in the newer model Honda Civic Type R. Then we've got Wayne Schneider driving the newer model of the Porsche 911s on the track today. Just him and I in Porsches today. Then we've got Unfazed. He's driving the Nissan Silvia. Then Rachel Tamiya RC is driving Colin McRae's Subaru WRX STI. Jack Kirby driving the Falcon livery Sprinter Torino. Then Rita St. James is going to be driving the Mazda Roadster GT car. Vessel Grenland is going to be in the Calsonic Nissan Skyline, the older model one. Then we've got Terry West driving the older model Toyota Supra. And Greg White is starting at the back of the grid. He's driving the Mitsubishi Lancer. I think this is the Evo 5, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's the entire grid. So let's get this race started. We're going to kind of follow Greg because this is the car with the highest performance points at the moment. We'll see how he goes through the grid over the 5 races, and that should give us an idea of what's going to be what we're in for. Because we can see the entire grid of cars in front of us as well. So without further ado, let's get racing. Right, here we go. Everybody jostling for position already. It's looking like Greg White's car with the higher PP doing quite well here. Rita St. James in the little Mazda really holding the road nicely. Greg's car looking a little bit loose actually. It's got quite a high PP, so it is pretty nicely sorted. I think he's exactly 503, so All the others up front are a little bit lower. He's overtaken Terry West and Vessel Grenland so far. We've got Rita St. James in position number 17 in front of him at the moment. Jack Kobe in front of him in the Falcon livery Toyota Trevino. He's busy battling it out with he was fighting out with the Repsol Honda, but there's no names on the car, so I'm trying to see who that is. It's Mad Mikey in the Repsol. He's got really good road holding through the corners there. Dropped behind Greg White, but got all the way back up front. Mitchell Morgan, now in the BMW 3-litre CSL, is down here with us too, at the back of the grid. The Mitsubishi looking pretty good, into 17th position. Greg White doing well out here so far. Mad Mikey ahead of us in the Repsol Honda, right on the back of Jack Kobe. It's Jack Kobe behind the Porsche. I'm not sure who's driving the Porsche anymore. I'm not 100% sure anymore. The names aren't coming up either because I've taken that off. Otherwise, we get all the bings and bongs from the SOPHIE system. But the Mitsubishi looking like it is climbing up through the ranks here. That is me there on the right hand side in the white Porsche, the older model one, the 911, dropping back down in the field. Actually, I started off in 5th position if I'm not mistaken. Now back down to position number 13. So I'm dropping back in the field. Everybody bunched together over here. Drag Fury's Lancia in front of the Porsche in front of us. The Rothmans Porsche is driven by, I can't see on the grid actually, so we'll see how we go as we start getting onto the end of the race. But look at those two front leaders on the track map on the top right of the screen. The two cars really flying out into the lead. Got a bit of a fight here in a hand. Drag Fury in the Lancia getting in Jack Kobe's way. Now we got Jack Kobe and Greg White side by side. Here's the Mitsubishi and the Toyota Trevino. Oh, look at the little Mazda. Rita St. James on the back end of Greg White here with the little Mazda MX-5. Miata's really doing well through the turns. The car's really going to do well in the twisty tracks by the look of it. Right on the back of Greg White's car here. Looking like she's going to take a pass anytime soon. Jack Kobe doing well in front of us in the Toyota Trevino. It's Wayne Schneider in the other Porsche actually. So we've got the two Porsches together up front in front of Jack Kobe at the moment. BMW. I can't remember who's in the BMW. Oh, the Trevino getting a little bit loose there. That's Jack Kobe slithering the back end about. I thought that was Drag Fury for a second there, the way that was carrying on. Stiggy's got the quickest lap of the race, a 1:57.424. So he's in position number 2. I can't remember what he was driving actually, but I think it was the Chevy Corvette, if I'm not mistaken. But it's Greg White in position 12 at the moment. It's lap 3. Right. Bit of a slide by the Mitsubishi. Wayne Schneider right in front of us. Unfazed is in the Sylvia in front of the Porsche that's in front of us. I'm going side by side with the Integra up front. Oh, it looks like I've tapped that Honda Civic up front. Right, Greg right in the back of Unfazed here. And we've got Wayne Schneider at the other Porsche right behind us. Borky in the Honda, the green and white Honda, dropping back a couple of places here. Whoa, I'm off the track. Man, calamity. I've obviously got that really, really wrong. So that's me off to the back of the grid. Everybody doing quite well to miss me. I don't know who that was in the Honda Integra, but whoever that was. has lost a lot of places because of me. There's anyway, back to the front. Jacoby and Matt Mudley doing battle. The little Honda Civic. Screaming, you can hear the little engine. But he's got Honda. So well, Toyota in front, and then the Honda, then the Mitsubishi. Listen to the thing revving. He's bouncing the valves. Wayne Schneider behind us at the moment with the other Porsche. Let's have a look and see. Oh, the little Honda's come past. It looks like I've got the Porsche back in contention. We're right behind Greg White at the moment. Greg's up to 8th position from last. So this Mitsubishi looks like it is definitely going to be... and I've tapped... Oh, man. I've knocked Matt Muttley off the track there, just about. Let's have a look and see where he is. Is he still with us? He's dropped behind Wayne Schneider. And there's the two Hondas now next to each other, Borky and Muttley. Right, I've got the Porsche onto the back of Jacoby's Sprinter Torino. Let's see if I can do any better than I did earlier on. Oh, Wayne Schneider all over the back of Greg White's car. It looks like I've got in front of Jacoby. Oh, the Porsche lost it again. Oh, Jacoby right into the back of me. Wayne Schneider in the back of Jacoby. Greg White profits from it all, moving into position number 6. Jack's back onto the back of us. Borky has overtaken him. Borky's in the other Honda, I think it is. Yeah, wow, I've really concertinaed the whole group up together now with that accident, but it's got Borky right in behind us, or behind Greg actually. Greg White in the red Mitsubishi. Borky coming up alongside with a Honda Civic. Big gap in front of us with the other two cars up front. That's Rachel and Black Raven. Rachel Tamiya RC and Kane Black Raven having a bit of a fight up ahead here. Let's see. Right, so behind Greg we've got Borky and I'm in position number 8 in the Porsche. Once we get into lap 1, oh, that's me tooting my horn at Greg White to say hello. Just for the record, guys, me holding 7th position against the drivers in this particular field is definitely not going to happen for real. This is all just for fun. But right, we are in position number 5. Kane Black Raven in the Celsonic Godzilla Nissan GTR, following Rachel's Tamiya RC, or Rachel Tamiya is what we're going to be calling her through the course of this one. She's in the Colin McRae livery Subaru in front. That little car flying. Then we've got Welsh Boy in 3rd in the Toyota Supra. Great car, this. Welsh Boy is used to being in front, actually. So there's nothing new for him. That's right. And here's the battle for first position, actually. So we've got GT Tom in the Ferrari 512 BB, who we're riding with at the moment. And it's Stiggy up front. There he is. Stiggy in the Corvette is in first position. Here we come. Right, so it's coming up to the start-finish line. Just going to take note of who's who here. Oh, just dropped my pen. Right, Stiggy in first. Then GT Tom second. Welsh Boy is going to take an easy 3rd in the Toyota Supra. Just wait for him to come past the finish line here. Welsh Boy in 3rd. Rachel 4th. Cane Black Raven 5th. I'm in 6th. Then we got Greg White in 7th. Then Borky, then Unfazed, then Wayne Snyder, then Jacoby, then Rita St. James, then Number One Pops, then Muttley, then Hulky, then Terry West, Drac Fury 17th, Mad Mikey in 18th, Mitch Morgan in 19th, and Vessel Grenlin finishing up in last position in the old Nissan Skyline. Well, that was interesting. Let's see how we go with the next race, or the first race. This is going to be the grid order in reverse. So I think it's going to be a really interesting one. Let's have a look. So Vessel Grenland will start in first, then Mitch Morgan in second, Mikey third, Drac Fury fourth, Terry West fifth, Hulky sixth, and so forth. So yeah, we'll see how we do in the next one. But I think this is going to be quite a fun race series. I think I got lucky there a few times because that car, the Porsche, crashed out a few times. But I think it might be quite a good series for the sake of fun. But anyway, guys, until we meet again, drive safely, take care. We'll see you on the track.